Oh, okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Let me get some coffee. Oh, yeah. Just waking up. Yeah, doesn't look good. It's either rain or snow. I didn't check the weather report. Don't really give a fuck. But a couple guys buzzing around on some RZRs. And yeah, good night's sleep. Didn't sleep well up until about 2 or 3, and then like normal, because it was cold. And once got past that, got some solid sleep, so not too bad. Just ready to make some breakfast and get on with the day. I gotta charge some batteries, and hopefully we won't get too much out of this. Maybe a couple drops. A lot of times it looks like this and then it doesn't do anything, so but we'll see. Yeah. So it's definitely gotten colder. But the storm's coming in. When storms come in doesn't mean it's going to be colder. Because with clouds at night, that'll actually warm it up. During the day, a little different because we want the sun, obviously. But, we take what we can get. Some blue skies on the horizon, it looks like. So maybe this is just a little blaster for, because this is where the clouds basically boom, and this is where all the storms start producing something, because of the front range, and then the fronts and everything. So you get a lot of activity up here, and that's just part of it. But like I always say, at night the wind usually dies because of the sun not being out. And man, that's what it was last night. Not even a whisper of wind. But anywho, so getting going here. Bobby's starting to do something here. Brain's starting to work, but I'm going to use the fat for the bacon to cook the hash pate and get it out. Oh yeah, breakfast time. Put some hot sauce on, bam. But as you can see, the storm is just banging in, but it's getting cut up by the sun. The time it hits here, it kind of just spitters out. We'll see if it finally flows through or not. But let's get some breakfast. I made it for about $3, so that's how you do it, man. Save those dollars, more happiness. Blue Jay is like, hey bro, I want some bacon cheeseburger, bro. What you got on my 40? What you got on my 40, though? One thing I'm glad for is that it's too cold for bees, so there's no yellow jackets out yet. Mm-hmm. Come on, son. Let's go. Let's go. But shortly ago, there was some rangers, forestry guys, and we stopped in, check and see what I'm doing. But they're gonna put in some metal rings, which is cool, because yeah, that'll that'll improve it, you know, and then that'll help with fires too, you know. And looks like they're doing good work. You know, these are nice spots. So I'm sure I won't be getting these spots in July because, you know, everybody from the cities will be up here because it's finally, you know, warm enough to finally enjoy it, right? You know. But we're hardcore like a couple of these other guys, but I'm the only tenor that I can see. So that's a little bit better, huh? There we go. As long as it doesn't fall down. But yeah, got the heater cranked up in here. Can't see it, a little bit, but it's not too bad. And it's gonna watch some YouTube videos, relax. I called everybody that I needed to call today, and that's what I did today. And of course, we got the tent up and all that. So got some stuff done, and good stuff. Talked to family. So I haven't talked to them for weeks, and you know, you get on these runs and it's just like you just got no time. So, but yeah, that's what's up. And we're just trying to get some dinner going here, and my light keeps running off. And live the good life, man. Got some salsa. Hot salsa. So, not so bad. I'm gonna turn the light on here, but anyhow, let's get a little time lapse. And I'll say this about this setup like this, right? You know, is that what this allows or whatever is you know, space, right? You know, so you're not like stuck on the tent. You can eat dinner, you can do whatever you want. Got a heater. That's pretty cool, you know. So with this edition, I like that. You know, I'm glad I got that option because you know, without that, you know, you're limited. You got to crawl into bed. With this, especially in the summertime, I'll be able to hang out in here. It's all zip floor, so nothing can get in. It's sealed. That's pretty sick, and that's why I bought it. But anyhow, we're gonna eat these fiddles and get it on. Breakfast time, bro. Oh man, is it beautiful? Man, sick. But about every 5 minutes there's 30-40 mile-an-hour winds, so I'm in here. Let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll get out and that stuff. But eat some breakfast, and yeah, it's like I need to comb my hair. But you know, that's not a priority or anything. But you know, some black coffee, and yeah, that's more like it, huh? That's what we should be looking at. But you can see we got a little snow yesterday up on the peak. Couple flakes came down here, but it wasn't too bad. Froze my cojones off this morning. But what do you expect? You know, this ain't an easy life. You know, it's like it's designed to be hard, and I wanted it to be hard. You know, like I want good days, but I know they're coming. But in that same case, it's like you got to ride these hard days too. You know, and it'll mean more to me later. You know, I'll look back at this and go, hell yeah, dude, that was fucking sick. Alright, so this is the first thing I do in the morning. I check the ice box. It's ice cold, but the walls inside the cooler are not. So it's showing warm, but that's because the sensor is in the wall, not because it's what it is in the inside. There's things in there that are a little bit frozen, so. But anyhow, that's the first thing I do, and I can see it's 11.9. It has a load, and that's really good. So all right, so next step is the plug, and that goes to the battery pack, which is the blue topped you know, case there, and you see the little power hookups, hitch hookup, and this bad boy, the way I designed it, it just goes right in. So let's see if I can do this one-handed and steady camera at work here. Nope, not steady at all, but just goes right in, and you're in like wind, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now you're charging. And so that cable just goes through the box, which is waterproof, and then, you know, I mean, it's not going to gush in there, and if it does, it has another lid as well, right? But we got fully protected terminals. We got a fully blocked, infused block that has a terminal block that you could put other things to. We have 2 regular cigarette lighters. That's all you need, you know, for the camper and everything. I have a cheap Harbor Freight meter that I just, you know, leave in there all the time. And then we have our supplemental power to these lights, right? And I haven't used them yet. I think they'll be good for wintertime or summertime usage. I just haven't been using them, but you know, it's all decked in there all through, you know what I'm saying, grounded, everything's good. But yeah, I mean, it's a good system. I just haven't been using the lights, you know, they're low wattage, they're LEDs, so they're not gonna pull much. But here's the fucking baddest part, right? And why I don't keep them plugged in is because of this, though, you know, because it does slowly drain the battery. Is I built this sensor relay, and it's a kill switch, obviously, and it feeds in there, and then it feeds the power to the lights. Well, what that does is it has a coil voltage, right? Blah blah blah. That coil voltage pulls a watt, not much, but it does pull a little bit. So over a night it wouldn't pull much or whatever, but I just haven't been using it because I'm testing the systems yet, and I haven't needed it, right? But basically what you can do is I can be in my camper and I can flip this switch right here, which I have one in the tent, I have one on the key ring, and you can just turn the lights on and off remotely. And I'm telling you what, bro, how far will it transmit? Really far. Like, you know, you could be in the prairie over there and turn the lights on. It's crazy. So that's my power system. Quality Jimmy Dean. You used to get a pound, but now you only get 12 ounces. So you're missing a third day worth of bacon. And that's kind of bullshit, I think. But hey, you know, at least we still got bacon. And yeah, my hands are fucking clean. As clean as they're gonna get. I am a fucking mechanic, so what do you expect? Got rid of the bacon. That's a lot of bacon. Might be able to keep a little bit. But I'm not using, you know, obviously you don't need to use oils. You can use the oils of the bacon to cook, you know, the potatoes and stuff like that, you know. Let's get that stuff out in the shade. I don't have the back one open because the winds here in Colorado, the wind always blows to the east, always. And you may get a slight variation to the south and to the north, but most of the time it always blows east. And so I blocked this one out, keep these ones open, and it's nice. It's really nice. Our bike. I'm using the door as a little bit of a wind block as well. Maybe a bolt. I like my tires in the morning. Yeah, that camp life is a interesting thing, you know, comparative to like the other life I used to have for like a long time. But see, I grew up like this. This is like my roots. This is how I was when I was a kid, you know. And because me and my mom used to camp a lot, and it was something that we enjoyed. She worked for the BLM and for the states, you know, all that stuff, and put in a bunch of good work. And that was a lot of fun to do that stuff, you know, with her, because it was like, you know, once in a lifetime kind of thing. So, but anyhow, so these come with a barbed hook, and it's a, you know, it's obviously a fucking triple, and that's not really copacetic to catch and release. That's really good for catching and eating, because you know, chances are you're you know, you're not going to lose the trout. But what I'm using is, like I said, that single hook with barbless and even ones that are, you know, completely, they come as barbless, and they work just as well. But the difference is that, you know, as you progress as a fisherman, you learn how to hold them and not put pressure on them, and you can retain them. And I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it comes off, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It's just part of the game. But with barbless, it is a situation where, you know, they can get off, and you know, that's the battle. We intentionally make it hard on ourselves for that, and so that's the difference. Is those troubles are more for like, and I'm not saying you can't use the trouble and, like, you know, take the barbs off or whatever. The problem is that when they're doing their business, a lot of times that other hooks and stuff, if it goes inside, can cause a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? So it's better just with the one. And when you go to where I'm doing it, I believe it's about as clean as fly fishing. But I'm just doing that hybrid system, so it's just like I'm using braid with fucking, you know, spin with a fucking barbless hook. It's there ain't much difference, you know what I'm saying? The difference is I can cast into certain areas that maybe fly fishermen would have a little bit of a struggle, I think. And that's how I like to do my business, you know? But if you are on that catch and release thing, that's really important, I think. You know, and, you know, I was even in some of the really delicate places I was going, I wasn't even using hooks, bro. I just wanted to know if they were there. You know, like I just, you know, just to make sure there was trout there, and I would find out, you know, that they were there, and it was like, whoa, this is cool, you know. And so, just to get the flash or whatever, you know, not even necessarily the hit, but just the flash, just to know they're there. You know? Because trout, man, they're so aggressive. When they're on, it's amazing. You know, it's like any other thing, like bass, whatever. For, you know, every fisherman has its game, and then of course there's master fishermen that can go all species. You know? They know all of it, and you know, by the time that I'm probably like retired, I'll probably be there. I'll probably be like at that level where I'll know how to fish a bunch of stuff, different stuff. But I figured first, let me get into the trout stuff and understand that, because what I understand is that trout fishing is one of the hardest fishing, and I'm pretty proficient at it. But you know, the fly fishing, you know, I can catch fish, but I'm not very proficient. Like, that's something you have to craft over a very long time, you know. And I get full respect for guys who are fly fishing, because it is a whole other level.